I remember when I was a little bit older, and this is when I was probably like 11 or 12 or something, I watched the remake of The Birdcage.
Yes.
Which came out in like '96, and I saw it on TV. It was on like TBS or something. I grew up in a trailer, a mobile home, if you're highfalutin, and there was a long corridor leading to my room. My parents' room, mercifully, was on the other side of the trailer, and every time I heard a creaking down the hall, where I was like, "Oh, my mom's coming," I would change the channel. It was one of those like forbidden things. The Birdcage for me was like, ooh, it's scandalous. Which that movie is one of the most chaste gay movies you can imagine from that time period.
Yeah.
Especially the version they aired on cable TV.
Well, I imagine they cut a bunch of stuff out
Yeah.
when it was on TBS.
But just by virtue of there being queer people in the Birdcage, like
Out queer people.
out queer people, where it's like okay, and the whole point is like trying to get to a point where you're accepting of gay people, because God forbid someone found out I was watching The Birdcage.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. That's a.
What a way to bring down the mood.
No, it's important though. That's like a foundational part of your queerness.
It is. Yeah.
So it's a, like kind of a downer, but that's.
It's also just life for many queer people. If you grow up in a certain type of family, for your own safety, for your own peace, there's very much an imperative to not be open about it.
Yeah.
And that extended to movies.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because, like, being a movie fan, whenever I encountered something that was like a little gay or had like a lesbian relationship, or even just like you know how old Hollywood movies had this habit of like having queer coded people,
Yeah.
or in the example of Cary Grant in Bringing Up Baby, where
Yeah.
he's like he's has to wear a woman's robe, and his explanation,
Gone gay all of a
I've
sudden.
just gone gay all of a sudden. I kind of clung to those little bits of gay culture that I could find, as like, oh, this is interesting, and you do what you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.